Ministers at today's cabinet session adopted a proposed law on regional development, which aims to brush up development policy, the preparation of projects and the use of money from EU funds. Branko Grčić, the Minister of Regional Development, acknowledged that certain resources had been unfairly distributed in the past, going to more highly developed regions, and presented a new model for defining urban areas. War veterans are protesting for a third week in front of the Veterans Ministry, calling for the dismissal of Minister Predrag Matić and 2 aides, who they say are not protecting veterans' rights. Speaking to reporters today, Defence Minister Ante Kotromanovic said that disabled veterans must get everything they need to make their lives easier. This afternoon, representatives will be participating in a roundtable with Health Minister Siniša Varga to discuss plans for the founding of a special hospital for veterans in Zabok, north of Zagreb. The Parliament's Committee on the Constitution has voted to ask lawmakers to take the issue of how many signatures are needed to call a referendum to the Constitutional Court, in a controversy over a recent petition drive. Committee Chair Peja Grbin said the court could finally resolve the question of whether legislation refers to 10% of registered voters in Croatia or 10% of all Croatian citizens eligible to vote, which would include those living outside the country. An eagle owl found injured in September has been returned to its natural habitat close to Metković in the Dubrovnik region. The owl was found stunned, probably after colliding with a power mast, and taken to the Eagle Center in Šibenik for treatment. Ornithologists estimate that between 30 and 35 eagle-owl pairs live in the Neretva Valley. In cultural news, a team of young audiovisual designers last night brought the facade of the Sponsor Palace in Dubrovnik to life with an animated projection. The pioneers of 3D mapping in Croatia, Pixel Design, developed the software generating the dynamic illusions. In sports, in UEFA Europa League action, Rijeka is in the Netherlands tonight, where they face Feyenoord at 9:05 p.m. In the first leg at the Kantrida Stadium, Rijeka won 3-1. A little earlier at 7 p.m, Zagreb's Dinamo plays host to Salzburg in a key match for the next round, after Dinamo lost 4-2 in Austria. Moving on to the weather. The coast has been pounded by a strong Yugo wind that has brought heavy rain showers and thunderstorms. Numerous ferry and catamaran lines to the Adriatic Islands have been interrupted. Now the forecast for this afternoon. Cloudy and stormy conditions will continue on the coast, while the rest of the country will see some sunny periods. Winds on the Adriatic, the strong Yugo will go on, with gale-force gusts in places. Waves on the open sea could reach around 5 meters. Temperatures between 16 and 21 degrees Celsius. The warm weather will continue, with temperatures declining slightly but remaining above average. Heavy rain is expected tomorrow, especially in Gorski Kotar and Lika, and in Inner Istria and Dalmatia. Precipitation should cease towards the end of the week. Rain and wind on the Adriatic. The Yugo is expected to ease during the weekend, with rain lingering over the Rijeka area.